In the serene village of Willowbrook, nestled amidst rolling hills and ancient oaks, life flowed with the tranquil predictability of the seasons. Elara, a young woman with a heart as steadfast as the mountains that cradled her home, cherished the comforting routine of her days. Each morning began with the soft whisper of the wind through her bedroom window, followed by the familiar ritual of tending to her family's garden. The garden itself was a testament to Elara's dedication, a kaleidoscope of colors where sunflowers stood tall like guardians, and rows of vegetables thrived under her careful watch. Her afternoons were spent at the village bakery, where she kneaded dough with practiced hands and shared smiles with neighbors who had known her since childhood. Yet beneath the calm surface of Willowbrook, change stirred like a gentle breeze heralding a new season. It arrived one crisp autumn morning when whispers spread through the village of a family moving into the old cottage at the edge of town. Curiosity piqued, Elara found herself drawn to the cottage as if guided by an unseen hand. From afar, she observed the arrival of the newcomers, a father with a gentle demeanor, a mother whose laughter seemed to ripple through the air, and their daughter, Lila. Unlike the other children of Willowbrook, Lila exuded a quiet vibrancy that hinted at stories untold and adventures yet to come. Elara watched as they unpacked their belongings, their lives unfolding before her eyes with each carefully placed item. A sense of intrigue mingled with her usual routine, tugging at the edges of her steadfast heart. For years, Willowbrook had remained unchanged, a sanctuary untouched by the passage of time. Now, as she gazed at the cottage bathed in the golden light of dawn, Elara felt the first stirrings of something unfamiliar, a longing for connection, a curiosity about the world beyond her garden's borders. As the days turned into weeks, Elara continued her daily rituals with a renewed sense of awareness. She noticed subtle changes, the cottage garden coming to life with vibrant blooms, tendrils of ivy reclaiming the cottage walls, and the sound of Lila's laughter echoing through the nearby woods. Each glimpse offered a glimpse into a world she had never known, awakening a dormant curiosity within her own soul. Change, she realized, was not just a force of nature, but a catalyst for growth and transformation. It whispered through the rustling leaves and danced in the shadows cast by the setting sun. And as Elara stood at the crossroads between familiarity and the unknown, she sensed that embracing this change would lead her on a journey beyond anything she had ever imagined. Days turned into weeks, and with each passing moment, Elara found herself increasingly drawn to the cottage at the edge of Willowbrook. It was not just curiosity that pulled at her. It was the unmistakable allure of something new, something different from the comforting routines she had always known. One evening, after a particularly busy day at the bakery, Elara decided to act on her curiosity. She followed the winding path that led to the cottage, the golden hues of sunset casting long shadows across her path. As she approached, the cottage seemed to welcome her with its warm glow, smoke curling lazily from the chimney. Taking a deep breath to steady her nerves, Elara knocked softly on the weathered door. For a moment, there was silence, and then the door creaked open to reveal Anna, Lila's mother, with a gentle smile that softened the lines of worry on her face. "Elara, isn't it?" Anna's voice was warm, a melody that resonated with genuine kindness. "Yes, that's me," Elara replied, suddenly unsure of herself in the presence of this new acquaintance. "Please come in," Anna gestured, her eyes twinkling with curiosity. Elara stepped over the threshold into a cozy interior filled with the scent of freshly baked bread and the crackling warmth of a hearth fire. The cottage was simple yet inviting, decorated with hand-woven rugs and shelves lined with books and trinkets that hinted at distant places and adventures. Anna poured them each a cup of tea, and they settled into wooden chairs around a sturdy table. The firelight danced across their faces as they exchanged stories, a tapestry of laughter, shared memories, and the hopes that had brought Anna's family to Willowbrook. As they talked, Elara learned of Anna's journey from the bustling city to the tranquil embrace of Willowbrook, a quest for simplicity, connection, and a place where their daughter, Lila, could grow amidst nature's bounty. Anna spoke of the challenges of starting anew, of finding a balance between honoring the past and embracing the unknown future. In turn, Elara found herself sharing snippets of her life in Willowbrook, the comfort of routines that had anchored her, the joys of baking bread that fed not just bodies but also souls, and the quiet beauty of the garden that mirrored the seasons of her own life. As the evening wore on, Elara realized that change was not just about external shifts, but also about the connections forged between hearts. Anna's warmth and openness touched something deep within her, awakening a sense of kinship and understanding that transcended the boundaries of their differences. When Elara finally bid Anna goodnight and stepped back into the cool night air, she carried with her a newfound sense of possibility. The winds of change had begun to whisper softly around her, weaving threads of curiosity and connection into the fabric of her life. And as she walked home beneath the starlit sky, Elara knew that the journey she had embarked upon was just beginning. A journey filled with discoveries yet to be made and the promise of growth that awaited around every corner. Spring arrived in Willowbrook with a burst of vibrant greenery and the sweet fragrance of blossoms in the air. The village seemed to come alive with renewed energy, mirroring the changes taking root within Elara's heart. Inspired by her conversations with Anna and the newfound sense of possibility, Elara embarked on a journey of exploration within her own familiar surroundings. She began by expanding her garden, setting aside a patch for wildflowers that danced in the gentle breeze. With each delicate seedling she planted, she felt a connection to the natural world deepen, a sense of harmony with the cycles of growth and renewal. Beyond the garden walls, Elara ventured along the forest trails that Lila had described with such wonder. Each step brought new discoveries: a hidden clearing where sunlight filtered through the canopy above, a babbling brook that sang a melody of its own, and the elusive tracks of woodland creatures that left traces of their existence amidst the underbrush. In these quiet moments of exploration, Elara found herself shedding the constraints of routine and embracing the unknown with open arms. She marveled at the resilience of nature, the way life blossomed even in the most unexpected corners, mirroring her own journey of growth and self-discovery. With each passing day, Elara's world expanded beyond the boundaries of Willowbrook. She greeted her neighbors with renewed warmth, sharing stories of her garden's latest blooms and the wonders she had encountered in the forest. The once familiar paths now held endless possibilities, beckoning her to explore further and uncover the secrets they held. As she tended to her garden and wandered through the woods, Elara discovered a newfound sense of creativity stirring within her. Inspired by the colors of nature and the rhythms of the seasons, she began to experiment with new recipes at the bakery, infusing breads with herbs from her garden, crafting pastries that mirrored the delicate balance of flavors she had tasted in the wild. Change, she realized, was not just about embracing the external shifts in her surroundings, but also about nurturing the seeds of potential within herself. It was about finding beauty in the unexpected, strength in vulnerability, and the courage to step beyond the boundaries of comfort. As the days stretched into weeks and the sunlit hours grew longer, Elara felt a profound sense of gratitude for the journey she had embarked upon. The garden flourished under her care, a tapestry of colors that reflected the joy and wonder she had discovered along the way. And with each sunrise that painted the sky in hues of gold and rose, she knew that the path she had chosen, the path of embracing change, had led her closer to the essence of who she was meant to become. Summer descended upon Willowbrook with a blaze of golden sunlight and the hum of life buzzing in every corner of the village. The days stretched long, filled with the vibrant rhythms of growth and the gentle cadence of routines upheld by generations past. Yet, amid the bounty of the season, challenges emerged that tested the resilience of both the land and its people. A drought gripped the valley, its parched fingers reaching into every corner of Willowbrook. The once verdant fields began to wither under the relentless sun, and whispers of concern rippled through the village like a gathering storm. For Elara, who had grown accustomed to the steady rhythm of planting, tending, and harvesting, the drought brought a sense of unease, a reminder of the fragility of the balance she had come to cherish. In the garden that had blossomed under her careful stewardship, Elara watched as the leaves of her beloved sunflowers curled and wilted, their vibrant blooms fading to shades of dusty gold. The rows of vegetables she had nurtured with such tender care now struggled to survive, their leaves curling in on themselves in search of moisture that seemed ever more elusive. At the bakery, where the aroma of freshly baked bread had once been a beacon of comfort for the village, the ovens fell silent more often than not. The supply of flour dwindled as the wheat fields beyond Willowbrook suffered the same fate as their vegetable counterparts. Each failed batch of bread weighed heavily on Elara's heart, a tangible reminder of the interconnectedness of their lives with the land that sustained them. Yet, amid the challenges that threatened to overshadow the village, a spirit of resilience emerged, a testament to the strength found in community and the bonds forged in adversity. Elara found herself drawn closer to Anna and Lila, their shared experiences weaving threads of solidarity between them. Together, they pooled their resources and devised innovative solutions to conserve water, ensuring that every drop nourished not just their gardens, but also the collective hope that anchored Willowbrook. Nights were spent gathered around the hearth in Anna's cottage, sharing simple meals by the glow of candlelight. Conversations ebbed and flowed like the river that meandered through their village, carrying with them tales of perseverance, moments of laughter amidst uncertainty, and the unwavering belief that together they would weather the storm. In those quiet moments of camaraderie, Elara learned that growth often emerged from the depths of challenge. That strength was not just measured by the ability to withstand adversity, but by the resilience to rise above it. She found solace in the simple acts of kindness exchanged between neighbors, the shared burdens lightened by the warmth of understanding, and the enduring belief that even in the face of uncertainty, their roots ran deep. As the summer days waned and the first hints of autumn kissed the horizon, Willowbrook stood as a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. The garden, though scarred by the drought, began to stir with signs of renewal, a testament to the perseverance that had sustained them through the season's trials. And as Elara looked out over the fields that had borne witness to their shared journey, she knew that the challenges they had faced had not only tested their resolve, but had also deepened the bonds that bound them together as a community united in the embrace of change. Autumn descended upon Willowbrook with a tapestry of fiery colors painting the landscape in shades of crimson, gold, and amber. The air carried a crispness that whispered of impending change, a reminder that life flowed in cycles as predictable as the turning of the seasons. For Elara, the lessons of growth and resilience gleaned from the challenges of summer lingered like echoes in the wind. The garden, once scarred by drought, now flourished anew, a testament to the resilience of nature and the unwavering dedication that had guided her hands through adversity. Sunflowers stood tall once more, their faces turned toward the sun, while the rows of vegetables yielded an abundant harvest that spoke of hope renewed. In the heart of Willowbrook, the rhythms of life continued with a quiet strength that mirrored the resilience of its people. Elara's days began with the familiar embrace of dawn, the soft murmur of the river beckoning her to wander its banks in quiet contemplation. She greeted her neighbors with a renewed warmth born of shared experiences, exchanging stories of triumph and tribulation amidst the changing landscape of their lives. Lila, now a young woman with eyes that sparkled with the wisdom of experiences beyond Willowbrook, embarked on her own adventures beyond the village's borders. Her laughter, once a melody that echoed through the woods, now mingled with the memories of a past filled with discovery and wonder. As the seasons shifted, so too did Elara's perspective on change. She no longer viewed it as a force to be feared, but as a companion on the journey of life, a catalyst for growth, a canvas upon which new chapters were painted with each passing day. The once familiar paths that had guided her through the village now held endless possibilities, beckoning her to explore beyond the boundaries of comfort and familiarity. In the quiet moments of reflection beneath the starlit sky, Elara found herself grateful for the journey she had embarked upon, the journey of embracing change with an open heart and a spirit of resilience. She had learned that change was not just about external shifts, but about the inner transformation that unfolded when one dared to step beyond the confines of certainty. And as she stood at the river's edge, the waters flowing onward like the currents of time, Elara knew that the horizon stretched before her with infinite possibilities. The garden she tended with such devotion mirrored the beauty of her own growth, a testament to the strength found in embracing the ever-changing tapestry of life, where each season brought new colors, new challenges, and the promise of renewal. With each sunrise that painted the sky in hues of gold and rose, Elara felt a deep sense of peace settle within her, a knowing that she had found her place in the world, rooted in the embrace of change and enriched by the journey that had led her here. And as Willowbrook slumbered beneath the blanket of night, she whispered a silent promise to herself, to continue embracing each new dawn with courage, curiosity, and a heart open to the beauty of what lay beyond the ever-changing horizon.